Edna. What are you doing here?
Jim come over to my house about an hour ago to see if you were there. He was worried about you, so I came back here with him. I couldn't remember the name of that hospital you said you were going to visit that girl. She must be worse, huh? You're staying there until almost 4 o'clock.
You mean well, Edna, but that's a lot of hooey. Where were you?
What do you think, Edna? I'm going to get married. No.
So, it's as bad as that, huh?
What do you mean it's as bad as that?
I thought girls brought their fellas around and showed them off first to their families.
They do in families where they ain't treated like prisoners.
Yeah? Well, not that you'd have brains enough to know it, but I've been a pretty good brother to you, see? I've been a father and a mother to you. I'm supporting this house, and you've got some nerve coming in at 4 o'clock in the morning telling me that you're going to get married.
Why do you object? You don't even know the fella.
No, but I'm going to. Bring him around. Let him meet your family, like any decent fellow would want to do. And after a while, if I think he's all right, you can marry him.
After a while?
Oh, that gets a rise out of you, does it? I thought it would. One of them rush marriages.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
You don't know that I did anything wrong.
I can put 2 and 2 together.
Oh, Jim, you're rotten.
You can prove that you're not. You tell me that you'll wait, or I'll know that you got to marry this guy. And if that's the case, I don't want you in the house. Now, what do you think about that?
Where'll I go?
Go back where you come from, you little tramp. And get out now. You won't take any clothes with you either. I paid for every rag you got on your back. Go on, get out. You deserve everything you get.
Sure does. A girl brought up under the influence of a fine brother like you got. You'll probably end up in the streets. That's what you got in your mind, ain't it, Jim?
And I won't be sorry for her either.
No, I don't expect you to be sorry for her, Jim. But let her have her clothes.
Well, I paid for them.
Yeah, but don't be cheap. Let her find out if there ain't another man who'll treat her as white as her own brother did. Go on. Let her have her clothes.
All right. Get 'em and get out.
Hey, Doc.
Hey. Where are you going?
With a kid, you big bully. You called her a tramp, didn't you? Just because she stayed out until 4 o'clock in the morning and you suspect where she was. Well, I stayed out until 4 o'clock in the morning and you knew where I was. So I got a pretty good idea what you think of me. I'll see you in the cemetery. Go on, Doc.
Wake up, Dottie. Wake up.
Hello, Floyd.
Ma just hollered across the air shaft and said that she was making breakfast for a new bride. Are you a new bride?
Yes, darling. I'm going to be today.
What's an old one?
Oh, you monkey, you. Come on. Run along and play now.
Aw, I want to see Dottie get out of bed.
Get out of
I
here.
want to see Dottie get out of bed.
And at his age. What time is it? Almost 11. I phoned the store and said we were both sick.
Has Eddie come yet?
No,
He hasn't.
not yet.
I wonder why he doesn't come. Maybe it's because he doesn't know I'm here.
That'd be a good reason. He certainly wouldn't come to see me.
Oh, he doesn't really dislike you, Edna.
No, not dislike. He hates me. And it isn't just an average, everyday, amateur kind of hatred either. I bet that guy spends hours practicing hating me.
Oh, that's just his way. You know, he's kind of funny.
That would be great. He'll hand you a lot of laughs.
Oh, gee, Edna, it was swell the way you came through for me last night. I'm awful grateful to you.
And I'm grateful to Jim. He saved my life.
How?
Just suppose he didn't turn out to be a heel last night. I'd have been married to him in 3 months. And after being nicely cemented with a wedding ring, the church service, and everything, I'd have found out what he really is. Yes, sir. He saved my life. Because they send you to the chair these days for killing your husband. the name of goodness, what are you doing?
I'm trying something that won't work.
What won't?
I put some black ink in the white milk, and the white milk turned black. But when I put the white milk in the black ink, the black won't turn white.
Put that ink away and clean up that mess.
What time is it now?
It's a little after 11.
Where'd you put my stockings?
Why, I put them on.
Is this Mrs. Cook's boarding house? Well, is Mr. Collins there? Collins. Eddie Collins. He what? He moved away? Well, he lived there last night. He moved away this morning? Well, did he say where he was moving to?
What's the matter?
He's walked out on me.
Don't be a goof.
He has.
I wish I was dead. We all get that wish someday. Call up his store. Do you know the number?
Skylar 4, 6583.
Skylar 4, 6583. And hurry it up, dearie. There's a fire. Here.
Hello? Hello, Lathrop Radio Shop? Well, can I speak to Mr. Collins, please? Eddie Collins. Oh, never mind the wisecracks. He's there. I want to speak to him. This is the girl he's engaged to be married to. Fresh guy trying to flirt with me. He what? He was fired? What for? He said he was fired for robbing the cash register.
Well, you're all right then. If he's lost his job, it's a cinch he'll be here to marry you.
Well, I can't tell whether this fellow was kidding or not.
There he is now. See? All of your troubles for nothing.
Oh, Gene, I'm not dressed or anything. Oh, give me those stockings.
I don't want to subscribe to any magazines. I don't care if you're working your way through the penitentiary.
Was that him, Edna?
No, a book agent.
What am I going to do?
Now stop worrying. If Eddie is only half the guy I think he is, he won't let you down. That's the trouble with us women. If we'd only realize that something's burning. What are you doing now?
I'm cooking it for you.
A whole pound of butter. I told you a piece of butter, not a pound of butter.
Pounds a piece?
I'll go, Edna.
Oh, darling, you're driving me crazy. Get out into the hall. You've done all the damage in here that you can. See if you can ruin the wallpaper.
Shall I do it with a knife?
Get out of here. Wasn't him, huh?
No, the man selling pearls.
For goodness sake, take that long face off. This is your wedding day, not your funeral. He'll be here. There's a mistake somewhere, that's all.
Yeah, last night. That was the mistake.
Don't be silly. He'll be here.
Oh, but I love him so much.
Well, you can still love him and have a cup of coffee in your stomach, too.
I don't want any coffee. I never want to eat anything again.
Fine. Then have a glass of milk.
I don't want any milk.
Oh, come on, have a glass of milk. It'll do you good. You know, the first thing that you have to learn is... I'm getting hysterical. Open the door, Floyd. And if it's a man selling coffins, tell him we'll take two.
Who's dead?